Hey everybody, welcome. It's Pete with Chill Dude Videos, and today Rowdy and I are going along to help set out the buoys for the sailboat race. Yeah, it is. It's kicking up. So we're just looking at an app. We're actually worried about a couple boats that only have 2 people on them. It's kind of what we'd call a 3-person day for the C-Scow. So what, are these 20 foot, 22 feet?
20 feet.
So how many? So it's a 20-foot flat bottom boat and all, and so it's a one design, right? So that means all the boats racing. We'll be lucky if we have. Well, we'll have 6. Really?
I do. Yeah.
Wow.
Tommy Sigflin's here.
Oh, Sigflin's coming out.
Yeah, Tommy's coming out, and I think TR. Well, he needs somebody to crew for him. But these boats, they're kind of like if you know what a Dodge Charger with a 442 engine, that's kind of what they are. They're overpowered, so they'll go pretty fast, even in 5 miles an hour, and it's gusting to 15 to 16 today. So you need, 2 beefy guys or 3 skinny guys, gender inclusive. And anyway, so it'll be a fun day out there.
What did he say? A Dodge Charger with a 444?
442.
442.
That dates us.
But mine's is a turbocharged Dodge Charger with a 442. They are fast and exciting, and they flip. They're kind of crazy. Rowdy can't come because of that. When it gets crazy like this, they fall off because they go up on the deck and that tips up and then they slide into the water, which is all cool because you do these great dog overboard drills. But in a race, you don't want to have to go back. So Rowdy's gonna have to stay at home, but he gets to come with us while we set the course. And we got to get moving, I suppose, right?
We do. Okay. All right. Yeah, I guess we'll just put the sail on when we get back. How about
sure,
that?
let's try to, and that'll give us incentive to do this fast.
Oh, one thing.
What we just did, I thought I was recording, was we took a minute to get out a really long 50-foot tape, and you measure from the top of the mast down to the stern of the boat, and that distance tells you whether or not the mast is vertical. In light air, you want it to be vertical, and as the wind picks up, you want it to drop it back so you spill more air and you're not overpowered.
All right, here you go.
All right.
You can just start charging that thing,
You
blowing
bet.
that thing up.
We need our phones because we need to call people and stuff like that. So we're back. I'll grab them. Rowdy, you stay, buddy. Oh, good boy, Rowdy. Come on, get back in. Come on, buddy. I'm good. Go, buddy, get. Rowdy, can you make it? Can you make it? Go. Go,
Come on,
jump,
Rowdy.
buddy. Come on, buddy, get.
Nice.
Good job.
Good job. Oh,
that?
yeah.
Good boy.
That's a
He likes that. He likes that landing. He's like, you should always have a large, fluffy thing for me to land in. All right, so, phone's on board.
good deal. Where are they? Oh, right there.
All right. Not that windy. All right, so we got that blown up.
All right, good.
We gotta get TR out.
Yeah, if we could find an extra person. Okay, hang on to this thing.
Okay.
And I'll put this.
We're working here.
You might have to rejigger this starting.
Okay, so the idea is you set the starting line perpendicular to the wind, and then your first leg of the race is directly into the wind, so that you tack back and forth in order to achieve the mark. And so now we're going to go set the Rowdy. Good boy, Rowdy. Rowdy's good. I'm ready. And so now we're going to go set the windward mark, which is, like I said, is the big one. And then of course the problem is you always try to set the courses. Yeah, obviously you have to set them ahead of time. Then the wind changes, and then it's not perfect, especially in a fleet the size of ours. We don't always have everything just exactly right, but we do our best. We do our best, and we have a lot of fun. Getting an official sighting here.
Yeah, this looks pretty good. Maybe I'll go out just a little bit.
Far. That's a really short course.
I know it, and that you were not here for the one that Kai set. Kai set just a fabulous course.
Was it super short?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
short,
it's fun. Well, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. Well, if all Tom needs is another crew.
This is not bad here. This is.
Who's crewing with? Are you doing Brad?
Yeah, I got Brad.
I can't believe how short this is. Man, this is really short.
It is short.
All right, I'm all over it.
I think it's.
Well,
I liked it. I really liked what he did. Yeah. Well, we got enough anchors here.
I could probably tie a knot.
Let's just see what we got here. I don't have no idea how deep it is. That's the.
Well, it's not too deep. You don't have your depth gauge isn't working?
No. I did have an app on this phone. Let me see. I forgot about it. Let me see if I can.
Turns out there's an app for that. Trying to figure out what line to tie to the buoy, so
we know what the depth is.
Because we need to know the depth, so there's not the buoys where we put it instead of like way downwind.
I have an app on here that lets me know wherever Christian is when his boat leaves, so I know exactly where he is.
That's really funny.
Cool. Let's see if they can make this happen. Oh, this is a good thing. So a good thing we.
We're just waiting for it to come around on the guitar.
Yeah. Okay, come on now. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is great. Well, this is the app Navionics. That's what we use.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we should be using that for sure. It's awesome.
Oh,
but how much?
41. It's 41 feet.
Oh, it's
here,
working
so,
now. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
It depends sometimes. So.
All right, 41 feet, all over it.
So let's
the boat.
use,
What's the name of your boat? You don't have a boat name
for this boat?
Yeah.
I don't think I do. I got to come up with one. Evil Twin is my other one.
Yeah, and that is like the greatest boat name.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially for Grant.
All right, let's do this.
Large and in charge on the stern of the boat.
Oh, now it's only.
Hey, Grant, you gonna tie a bowline?
Yes, the mother of all knots. Here you go. Go around the tree, down the hole, through the hole, around the tree, and then back through, down the hole. It's the best knot ever, and they call it, honest to gosh, the mother of all knots, because it's the best knot there is. And everybody should know how to tie a bowline.
See, I told you. Okay, so my description wasn't as good, I admit that, but I told you, I said it first. It's the only knot you need to know.
It's the only knot you need to know. That is true.
It's the bowline.
The mother of all knots.
Well, Rowdy, what do you think? Is that good?
I think buoys to starboard too, actually.
So Rowdy says the buoy placement is good, and Grant just said buoys to starboard. So what that means is in order to round the mark properly, it's got to be on the starboard. You need to round the buoy with the buoy on the starboard side of the boat, which is when you're facing forward. the right side of the boat. So the Commodore informs me we're setting a triangle windward leeward race. So that means you'll start, you'll go upwind, you'll round the big buoy, and then you'll be on a reaching leg for the second leg of the triangle. Then you'll theoretically run downwind, dead downwind or close thereabouts to the leeward mark. You'll round that mark. That's the starting line. Yeah, that'll be, and that which would also be the starting line. At which point you would then go straight up to the windward mark, the big one, and straight back down to the starting line for a finish.
Unless you get confused, which happens every year to somebody, and they forget and they go around the full triangle twice when they should go around just once.
And they're always, and they always have a bunch of attitude when they get back.
Earlier this weekend, I did come out to just check on Pete. I didn't have to save him, but I was concerned because there was like 70% chance of severe thunderstorms, and there were some pretty severe thunderstorms around here. But Pete was okay because he's a good sailor and he was watching the weather. But I was concerned.
I have this bad rap. It's, you know, I go out when there's wind, and so and then sometimes, and other people are looking at maps and radar and stuff like that, and thunderstorms, and so admittedly, we do kind of scoot in front of a couple thunderstorms, but that's kind of what it's like sailing in the Midwest. I mean, these boats, these C-Scows, were actually designed for, you know, super light air, because in the summer in the Midwest, you know, you have these days where it's just super light, and they wanted a boat. And I mean, the C-Scow was invented on White Bear Lake, right? In Minnesota, specifically for that.
And the scows, and they were like the fancy, like hydroplaning boats of their time back in the last century. And they'll go, you know, a seaboat will actually go 20 miles an hour. You can get somebody water skiing behind it, you know, in a good wind. So they're really fast. So that whole 4.4 Dodge Charger 442 Hemi engine is kind of apt because they got a lot of power on that sail. It's 260 square feet.
Now, how high is that mast?
28 feet.
28?
Yes.
Wow. I'd forgotten it was 28.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're just crazy fast and responsive. That's what I love about them. Very maneuverable, so you'll see, hopefully we'll get some racing footage, you'll see how maneuverable they are. The starts are just crazy fun because you can just dart in and out of everybody.
And in light air, you know, even in like 3 miles an hour, you can sail anywhere.
Yeah, you can sail in super light air, and you know, it makes it really fun. And there's a variety of different scow sizes. There's the M16, 16 foot. What's the one?
MC.
The MC.
Just a seaboat, just 4 feet shorter.
MC's 4 feet shorter seaboat. Okay.
Easier to maneuver and handle for one.
Probably easier to get up. It's kind of a one-person C-Scow. And then there's the e-SCOW, and there's even the A-SCOW, which is gigantic, 40 feet long. Yeah. Are they still making those?
A's?
Yeah. Wow, that'd be crazy. Never been on an A. The E's are a riot, though. So these are like the C's, longer. They sail, you know, a head sail and they fly a chute, which is really sweet. So there you go, a little buoy placement, a little sailboat course design. If you like what we're doing, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, would be awesome, and thanks for watching.